My live got cut off. It just cut off. It cut off and it deleted it. Spirit told me before I even got out the car that I should have stopped it and saved it, but I was still going. I was still talking, channeling. So it wasn't saved. It deleted. They deleted it. I'm okay. I'm tired as fuck. I'm high as hell. I'm high. I can't see. I'm channeling because I can't see. They've been having me say his name correctly because I say Tetetron, but it's Tetetrian. My fucking life just cut off and deleted. That was some very good information. We back, Ash Rick. Love you too, girl. Ash Rick is the one who got the tattoo. She got my fucking face tattoo. You recorded it? I love you, Bellissimo. No, it didn't save. It deleted. They can't stop the information. I'ma still say it. It's so draining. Like they be really trying to stop me, but I'ma still say it. That's why they be so mad. Like who this bitch thinks she is? This nigger bitch. And then it be our black people, our own Melanites, they be like, this nigger bitch. Who does this black bitch think she is? We getting this money. From who? A genome? So you getting paid to kill your own people from a genome? Because that's what you're getting paid to do. And you're despicable and I despise you. I'm so mad they deleted. I'm good to find this channel. Only one Carter. What you think? You was drawn to me for a reason. I just say stuff. And I say what's real. And I say the truth. And they be like, they be trying to talk about my modes and I'm ugly and that's why I did this and I did. And she a fake, she cap, and she a demon. That lady spirit is so evil. I mean, who got ops? Who pays people? You pay people. The bitch Shakira, I talked about her like a dog and cussed her out. And she got on my live like, no, queen, I was just, queen. And guess what? She a whole op to be over there on Ratchet. She a whole fucking op. Like, bitch, what you ain't got nothing better to do? You probably some ugly, fat ass, lonely ass, dirty neck ass bitch. But genomes, man. They've reversed everything. They've reversed everything. Gratitude. They have reversed everything. Oh, light is good. You need white candles. You need to wear pure white. If you're talking about Obatala, then yeah. Everything black is bad or evil or carries negative connotation or negative energy. Why? Because you must always believe that you're bad, ugly, dirty, evil. They must always corrupt your brain and your mind. I believe, because the Spirit said, there's not one genome that does not know that. But they're not ever supposed to tell you that. It's taught in their homes. care if you was adopted by our genome family. And they've never said that. I've lived with them. They've never said that. Yeah, to you, you are still a Melanite. You are still a Melanite. They're never going to have that conversation with you. They're going to have it with them, secretly. What's the question? Jody's good. Gratitudes. Blizzy Black Patriot. Oh, yeah, he let too many people talk about me. Yeah, but the scary movies, I try not to let any of that shit in my, I just try not to let any of it, because they use the 7 deadly sins. Seven deadly sins are energies, and they put it out amongst the world, and they use it to kill off ritualistically. It is, ain't it? Let's go get a cup of coffee. Yes, it is. I think it's a coffee. It's being messy. Gratitudes to Cecilia for coming up here. She was talking to me on here and got cut off and shit. They offered the genome. That should be crazy. And they black. How they feel? That's not really strong at all. She didn't check me and I ain't talked to her either, so but I'm just saying. Be telling me all y'all business. Well, that's what y'all come for me, to me for, you know. I'm happy to tell me. Yes, sleepless in Seattle. Cheers. So I know a lot of y'all haven't taken any of my classes, but I teach a lot about that kind of stuff, frequencies and energies, and like, for example, when I say to you, 7 deadly sins are 7 energies that they send out amongst the world. They only need the 7. The 7 carries everything. I look like a psycho, don't I? I look like this all day. And I've taken a shower. I'm just comfortable. I ain't got on nothing up under here. I'm butt ass naked. Join me. But, for example, have you ever been watching something, whether it's a commercial? Let's start with a commercial. Say you're watching a commercial. You chilling. You chilling. Your show go off for a second, go on commercial. Damn, that look good as fuck. Yup. Let me run to the store. Run over here and give me something. Go give me a piece of this little Burger Kingy. Piece of this little king. Subliminal message that popped up and said, buy, obey. You didn't know it. You didn't see it. Your brain saw it. It caught it very quickly. Gotta go unblock Cam. Doing me in the lobby. Conspiracy said, get the fuck out of the car right now. I said, what? Get out of the car now. I said, oh, I don't want to be loud in the room. Talking. Conspiracy, you can go in the lobby. Get the fuck out the car. I was like, okay. I say, Yoda. But, that's an energy. You know what I'm saying? It's an energy. Like, man, when you see these guys and they don't, okay, so back in the day, I don't know if they still have it, MTV Cribs. Energy, greed, envy. People were dying, getting killed over shoes. Melanites, young boys, getting killed over shoes. This was an energy. They released greed and envy amongst the world in the early 90s. I wonder if we could trace that. If they released envy and greed in the early 90s, so in the 80s when they released anger and wrath, that's when they had the drug epidemic, when they had the drugs come in. They love to destroy. But you have to notice when they destroy. A lot of times, what do they destroy? I mean, it's usually 90% of the times they destroy in their God's name. Why? Because their God is a God of depression, oppression, and destruction. I'm not lying. How many church people still have a whole bunch of really fucked up shit going on? Now, you can maybe look at me and say, you got fucked up shit going on. People trying to kill me because they want to shut me up. That's it. That's fucked up shit, but that's not a kind of... My life is pretty good. If they will leave me alone, I can run my money up and I can have somewhere to stay. That's the only really thing. I gotta keep paying for shit. That's in life. They still have really, really fucked up lives. And a lot of them are raising grandchildren. How many older Christian women do you know that have their grandchildren? I'm accepting donations, but not for readings. You can donate to me if you want. In church, but not truly working on themselves. Ashe. A lot. Plenty. Hardly anyone I know. I know a lot of them. 90%. Do you know why? My grandmother raised me too. Several of them. Both my grandmas. Do you know why? It was the destructive energy sent out, meant to destroy families, homes. And it did that. It was meant to separate, cause division, chaos. It's a lot. And it's an energy. And they go in, we go in, they go in. And they give all of their energy. Because that's what you're doing. You're pouring your energy into this entity. You're calling upon it. You're calling its name over and over and over again. I give myself to you. I give myself to you. Raise your hands. I give myself to you. Oh Lord, I give myself to you. And then that energy gives itself to you through oppression, depression. You go home, take your medication. Somebody tell you don't eat the pork, don't eat the meat. They're a dirty, fucking, filthy liar. That's why people shouldn't get the fuck out your house. Don't bring that into your Jesus house. Ain't nothing wrong with no meat. In the Bible, God said you can eat meat. Our people lived off of vegetation only. That's why our bodies are fucked up, filled with disease. I said Keisha Miles. They sons and older children still stay at home, some fucked up. And then they go and say, Jesus saved their grandson through prayer. Or you and Sister Thelma and Sister Teresa and Sister Mary and Brother Lawrence, y'all got together that day and y'all prayed and y'all put your energy together and y'all willed this baby to safety and health, and then y'all said, thank you, Jesus. Without realizing that oppressive spirit is what's killing your grandson. And you keep thanking him for it. Y'all keep running to church thanking this man for oppression. And then when we tell you that this is Caesar Borgia's son that you're looking at, who was a homosexual, a child molester, yeah, be ready to cut somebody, kill somebody. And then you say, well, we know that ain't him. Jesus is black. We know that. Yep, perhaps his name is Yehuda. He was a shapeshifter from Israel. He was an original deity. Yep. who they were looking for and slaughtered, which they told you in the Bible because they got to tell you some truths. Yep. I look fucking crazy, but it doesn't matter. It should make you depressed. Even though a lot of times I listen to it, and then inside of it, I'd be like so excited and happy, but it's the beat that makes me happy, not the words. Because then when I listen to the words, I get depressed and be like, oh God, let me turn it off. Because no matter how many times I keep saying Yehuda in the place of Jesus, it still's calling on that energy, and I gotta turn it off. I don't even like for people to call that energy in my house. Now my oldest daughter, she'll say it. She be like, Jesus Devontae Christ. That motherfucker get on my nerve. But I don't do that. Because that's an entity that was created. And they fabricated it. And they put a whole character to it. And they kept putting characters to it. And we keep looking at everything as if it's divided. You know? They've taken all of our deities and hid them and lied about them. And then we're looking at, see, every like even if you go over and you look at Buddha was supposedly, look at his genealogy. It's the same as Jesus. Krishnas, all of them have the same genealogy. Born to a virgin, talked to an angel or an oracle. Normally born around December 25th, was the light of the world, and then was crucified to some degree. All of them. Now, you're looking at a separation of tongue. You're looking at a separation of firmament, of land. And then you have like the Hindus. You know, the Hindus, they have their own Hindu god. They have They have Kali Ma, they have Shiva, they have Ganesh. They have all of these deities, entities, energies. But we don't care because we got Jesus. Jesus is the real thing. Y'all going to hell because Jesus is the only way. It's the real thing. So then the Asians, they have their own shit. What they got? They got what, Buddha and some other shit maybe? They worship the dragon. They got stories about dragons. We don't know about their stories about dragons. Why? The brothers that were dragons, they versions of Enlil and Enki. Why does every culture have a version of the same thing? But everybody points and says, but theirs is the only correct one. We don't even study other ones. That's how you don't know that they all the same. You know why you don't study them? Because they got you scared, because you're not supposed to question it. So if I can't question it, girl, get that out of my face. Bitch said, no, bitch, you need Jesus. Bitch, get that out of my face. I don't play like that. Where my Bible at? Am I going to the club Saturday? Probably, bitch, but I can't be out late. I gotta go to church. Oh, bitch, I'm still about to fuck with Dre. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. He got a baby. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm still about to fuck him. Run that bag up, bitch. Yup. Oh, girl, I gotta wear a skirt. I got praise dance practice. Girl, I got a choir practice. I can't. Who, bitch, you dirty. You a hoe, bitch. We go together. So what, we don't live together, we ain't married. Oh. Bitch, I got 3 kids. I ain't never been married. Oh. Bitch, I eat all the meat and the pork. Y'all follow the Bible, but don't nobody follow the Bible. Ain't that interesting? Y'all follow the Bible, but don't nobody follow the Bible. Why y'all got on pants and earrings and nails? Bibles? Because you gonna praise dance this Sunday? and then go ride dick after that you ain't married to. But don't bring that over here, because, bitch, you need Jesus. Jesus is the light of my life. That bitch is a demon. Bitch. Never mind, your baby daddy has sold crack and heroin to half of the community, and then killed 7 people with heroin because it has fentanyl in it. He's robbed 2 of his friends and killed one of them. And then you went to church. You never even prayed for him. You could bang that tambourine, you sound good in choir practice, though. None of them kids his, except for the baby. You wasn't sure about that one. But you got up for church this morning. Good for you. Baby got them J's, though. Never mind, the J's is paying for the prison systems that got your baby's daddies in it. I'm just saying. Talk to Jesus about it. Maybe he'll get him out. Never mind, you can go and do a couple things. Move some energy around and get him out. But you wait on that. Go on and pray about it. Take your communion, your ritual, you know, where you eat Jesus' body and drink his blood. Communion, ritual. What was you doing that ritual for? Because that's a ritual. Why you going to eat your white man's body and drink his blood? What you going to do that for? What that do for you? I want to know. Can somebody answer that? What that do for you? What does communion do for you? You're going to eat his body and drink his blood. What does that do? Somebody can answer that for me. I don't know. Excuse me. Right? Yehuda is funny as fuck, bro. Yehuda said, Big Luther, not Little Luther. I said, what you talking about? He said, they Jesus. Jesus ain't white, he black. Big Luther, Little Luther, still fucking Luther. Yehuda got jokes. Oh, God. He's funny, I swear. That church meal, honey. Ooh. Why is it all church people be in there with high blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, can't walk blind? We got to pray for Sister Thelma every week. Jesus ain't fixed her yet. Why the fuck we keep praying for Sister Thelma? Why Jesus ain't fixed her yet? We got to collect prayers and go to the front and dab the oil on our forehead and pray for Sister Teresa. We prayed for her last week. We need to pray for her again. She's still in her deathbed state. The pastor done been up there, took Jesus up there too. Pastor went up there, took Jesus too. They both left. She was still in there. They both left. She was still in that motherfucker. Okay, let me stop. Oh, God. I'm a whole asshole. Between me and Yehuda, I don't even know. I mean, Miss Cookie, all the food. I mean, really. Jesus done been all through the prison systems. Through the Catholic system. Catholic school systems. I keep trying to figure out, why does y'all Jesus keep standing there when the pedophiles got these children in the Catholic schools? He's standing around a lot. Jesus got his hand in his pocket a lot. What the fuck is he doing? He got his hands in the pockets a lot. What the fuck is he doing? He gonna be right on time? Well, he missed a lot of shit. I'm telling you. He missed a lot of shit. He was late for a lot of shit. The shit he was late for was meant to happen. Oh, okay. Oh, well, touche. He can't be everywhere all the time. But he can be there on time. Every time. Except for when he ain't. Gotta stop. I gotta stop. I mean, really. He probably a choir rehearsal. With his slippers on. He probably a choir rehearsal with his slippers on. I mean, really. I used to just stare at my grandma's picture of her white Jesus with his hand like this, with the open heart on the outside of his robe, with the glaring, beaming, as he's like this. You know, I stared at it like, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't feel like that's God. And then I'd be like, at church, I feel like I'm such a bad person because I keep going to sleep in here. And I don't care about what they talking about. It don't feel right in my body. It don't seem right in my system. It makes me feel weird and creepy. I keep looking at this fucking picture. It's in everybody's house. But it doesn't feel right to me. But everybody seems to love it. I gotta get my shit together because something's wrong here. Because I'm not loving it. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try harder. And then I got older and I almost had it. I was feeling something. And I felt very dedicated to it because I just needed it to be right. I wanted to be obedient to God. Because I've always loved spirit. Just always was looking for the right spirit. And I never want to be disrespectful. It's when you discover the lies and they can't answer your questions. How was Daniel pale? How was he pale? They said Daniel's pale skin. How was he pale? He was in the midst of Africa. How was he pale? I caught the Holy Ghost. Which ghost was it? Why is it a ghost? Because it's a lower level entity. Pay attention to words. Ghosts are lower level entities. Spirit is a cosmic energy. Read the Bible. Like I said, my favorite thing is to figure the shit out. I'd be like, that don't make sense. Let me read that again. So, nobody pays attention to Lord is different than God. They're talking about two different entities in the Bible. Nobody pays that no attention. Just like they keep looking for one devil. They call it Satan, Beelzebub, Lucifer, the great dragon. These are all different. And you keep saying they're one thing and they're not. It's just going over your head. They're different energies. The only thing that is the same is your Lucifer or your Satan and your Jesus. They the same. They the same. And they gotta tell you. Who did they use to tell you? Snoop Dogg. Murder was the case. It's my favorite teaching tool. In the video, murder was the case. Snoop gets shot up. An entity comes to him and promises him riches in life. If he gives himself over to him, give him his soul. Meaning, allow him to compromise his physical being by entering into the physical body through some way, whether that's through that entity or another entity. And he'll give him all the riches. And he agreed. And in the video, he's sitting there looking like the depiction of Lucifer. Not Satan. Lucifer. What does Satan look like? Satan is what? Red with horns and a pitchfork. Which is different from the dragon. Which is different from Lucifer. Because Lucifer is a white man in a suit with reptilian eyes. Sometimes it's a woman. Sometimes it's both. Where's the lie? But this entity, stood over his bed. Snoop's bed in the video. He says, give your lifestyle to me. I'll make it better. Snoop says, how long will I live? He says, eternal life and forever. He said, how will I be the G that I was? He said, I'll make your life better than you could ever dream of. He said, close your eyes, my son. He said, my eyes are closed. He said, I'm going to take control. Murder. Murder was the case that they gave me. He's being murdered. Murder was the case that they gave him. He stands over his bed. He is still Lucifer. Then he shapeshifts into Jesus. Then back to Lucifer, Jesus, Lucifer. What did they tell you? Then he's sitting in a car with him. He's having a conversation with him again. And then you see him entering. He's smoking. He enters him through the smoke. Because smoking and drinking spirits are portals. Boom. So he entered him. And he had all the money and all of this other shit. But it still backfired. Because nothing that they offer you is real. So he ended up going to jail and shit. He got out of jail. He was paralyzed. He in a wheelchair. What he told you was, he died because on the cover it says Calvin Broadus, birth date and death date. He died in the hospital when he was offered the deal. So who brought him the deal? He was already getting ready to sign. He was already in real life getting ready to sign. This is him telling his story. A lot of them tell their story. You don't listen. Rihanna. Disturbia. Umbrella. Beyonce. When did she tell her story? She told her story in Lemonade, some of it, didn't she? Track 6. My daddy said, shoot. When men like me come around, bad things happen. Better be prepared to shoot. Take care of your mother and your sister. Where did Matthew go? Why are they in a panic? If they've done nothing wrong, why did 400 CEOs step down at the same time? What happened? What happened? Why did 400 CEOs step down? Why is Oprah wearing an ankle bracelet and everybody sees it? And they keep putting it out here for everybody to see it. And then they keep discrediting it because they got to tell it to you and you must know it. They never said you have to believe it, but they must tell it to you. They've shown it to you. You've seen the ankle bracelet. Why don't you believe it? Because she's Oprah. But what if she isn't? What if she hasn't been for a long time? What if that's why she keeps talking about the shit, the fluff, that she keeps talking about gardening? And she's so... Maybe it's because she's the whole fucking Gina. I don't know. How many times have they been snatching bodies? How many times have Oprah been here? She's been here before she's in the Bible. So is Barack Obama, and so is Michelle. They're in the Bible. Why are they in the Bible and you don't know and you're not paying attention? Under their names or variations. Barack, Deborah, Michelle. Deborah, who gathered people around a tree and was a speaker. She had a lot of clout with the people. And she told Barack that she could get him in front of the people. She could get him clout. I can't remember how they gained the other female. I believe her name is Michelle in the Bible. I can't remember. I can't remember her name. She came from somewhere too. And she did that. She used her clout to get Barack in front of the people. What did Oprah do for Barack? Why don't we recognize history repeating itself? Hmm? Does anybody want to Google Barak in the Bible and Deborah? Or Deborah? But it's Deborah. Anybody want to Google it? Let's talk about it. I gotta go pee. Yeah, she was campaigning with him. She helped him to get on. Look it up in the Bible. Look it up. The story of Barak and Deborah. I want to talk about it. I want somebody to tell me I'm lying. Epstein dead in protective custody. Where you see that at? She started all of them schools, different things, and was running children allegedly through that. Epstein not dead, Queen. I know. Told y'all that. And he was going to be spotted soon. I gotta pee. I got a question. I'm gonna have to go pee again after this shit. Keep drinking goddamn coffee. Say ah. Say ah. Ah. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. You going to school tomorrow. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. You going to school tomorrow. No. You say you put the verse up that you found. I want to know. I was trying to bring somebody on. Yo, they scared to death of these fucking cicadas. But you got a copy there. Where Blizzy at? I want to know what she was saying. I tried to bring on her. She didn't want to come on again. I was trying to find Blizzy, but I can't find her. Coconut is your friend, okay? I was trying to see what she was trying to say about Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, you okay. Just read a poem, Barack and the Boy. Okay. Come on, Queen, I'm trying to bring you up. Who want to come up and talk about it? We can't be loud because I'm sitting here loud. Who we got?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Queen.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
This is my first time being on live, so please forgive me. I don't know how this works.
And we looking crazy, girl.
Yeah, I look crazy.
Me.
How are you?
I'm good. Which I was
You know what?
Huh?
Which I was saying. We gotta whisper.
Oh, I was just saying in the comments about
She said whisper.
oh, I'm sorry. I was in the comments and I seen someone say to look up the story of Deborah and Barack. And I had just looked that up. I'm like, wow, because, during that time, wasn't Barack talking about, like, Barack Obama talking about taking the troops out when he was in presidency? Like, he was all about the army and all of that. So, like, I've been watching you for a while. It's just, like, a lot of the stuff you've been saying, it just all makes sense. Like, you confirm, like, I'm already in tune with the BS that's going on in the world. But since I discovered you, you just connect all the dots for me, if that makes sense.
You're like an angel on earth.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I kind of want to know more about the story now because it's like, what else is more connected to the Bible that they've done told us that it's supposed to be one thing and it's not? You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
it makes me so angry because people are just so blind.
What did you
Like
what
it's
did
crazy.
you what did you see? What did you read? What did you think?
On Google, in the Wikipedia, it was saying that Barack, he was summoned by Deborah to come fight, and he was killed from Sierran people or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce the name, but he didn't want to fight without Deborah, and that's pretty much what I got. I mean, I couldn't really, decipher the words they were using on the Wikipedia, but
Mm.
it's just the fact that he was a warrior and he was in Israel, and then Barack Obama is a Muslim, and he was all for the war, pulling the troops out and all that crazy stuff. Like it just connects. It makes sense.
So now,
Like you don't really have to really go into it. Like just that right there is just
exactly. So what if now, Dick? What if those people had pictures? What if we could see what they look like?
Right.
mm, you know what? It has been some pictures going around. Like I'll be seeing them on Facebook, them showing like old statues or mummified artifacts they done found, and they look like some of the celebrities that we see today.
Right. Like the Nicolas Cage one.
Right, or the Queen
Mm-hmm.
Latifah one. But history repeats itself. So I wouldn't be surprised if these spirits are being reincarnated.
That's fast. That ain't been no hour. It's saying we got a minute and 52 seconds.
Oh wow.
That ain't been no
Well,
hour. That's it. Damn.
I don't know. Because
Um,
I was watching the Ratchet TV because I seen him on live, and I'm just like, why do y'all keep using her name? But yet she's not on here to talk about nothing. Like, why do y'all keep clout chasing off of him? Like, he really pissed me off. And then I seen you got on live, so I cut him off. Like, well, I guess she not getting on his live, which I'm glad she didn't because at this point, he just does it absolutely the most, and that type of energy is what people don't
Keep away
need.
from you, period.
dang.
But I love you, Queen. Just want to let you know I'm a very big supporter. I've been trying to get your attention because I'm trying to get tickets to come see you in Detroit, me and my wife. But I didn't know if I need to buy 2 tickets or if I should buy one. So I didn't know how I should go about that. That's why I wanted to ask before I purchased tickets.
You gotta buy two of them.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Because I'm in Ohio, so
Columbus.
yeah, we in Columbus. So you being in Detroit is the closest we can get. This closest to me. So I want to take that opportunity to come see you live in person. Probably, smoke some good.
And period.
But I love you,
The tickets are
and
up on Eventbrite right now for
yes,
the
ma'am.
Detroit show.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be back,
Um,
y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna come back on.
okay.
All right, y'all.